Watching today's winners and losers on Wall Street with our financial expert Rob Black, and the Emmy nominations coming out this morning, and big news here for Netflix.
It is big news, and I looked at their market cap to see if it justified it. $15 billion market cap. It's gone straight up. House of Cards gets nominated. Then I looked at Time Warner's nominations. 14 for Netflix and 108 for Time Warner's HBO. Showtime had 31, so they're really trailing, and they're paying to develop this content to get the subscribers in a very similar way to HBO. They've had some misses. They've had, Hemlock Grove. They've had some Arrested Development. Critics, some of them loved, some of them hated. So we're going to keep watching Netflix. We're going to say, yay, congratulations on the Emmy nominations, but we're also going to see if they can keep matching that with subscriber growth, because original programming is very expensive to develop.
Yeah, but we're seeing the major networks really getting squeezed out of the Emmys year after year, more and more so.
And they're yet hosted by CBS.
Pretty interesting, yeah. We'll be seeing that coming up. Watching what's going on with Dell. And so we got this fight with Dell, right, between Michael Dell and Carl Icahn trying to take control of this company. And big news this morning.
Yeah, basically Dell was supposed to vote on the shareholder approval to send it private to Michael Dell. Last second, they didn't have enough votes. Carl Icahn probably has broken them up, wants a higher price, somewhere around $14 instead of $13 a share. But I don't get it. Why are they fighting over Dell? It makes no sense. Yes, they do billions of dollars in revenue, but the PC and the notebook seems like the wrong business model at this point in time. So I don't think Carl Icahn really wants it. I just think he wants to get a little bit more arbitrage from the play, a little bit money for his shareholders. The whole thing will be said and done in October when they finally go to court and settle it, but or when they finally close the deal, rather, is the right way of saying that. But this tells us what's really working on tech right now is Amazon, Salesforce, Broadcom, Qualcomm, ARM Holdings, Netflix, Hulu, Microsoft somewhat. So it is not the old legacy players.
All right, let's talk about sports networks. And we got a new one coming, right? Fox Sports Network?
Yes. Fox Sports is coming August 17th to rival ESPN. This is not the first time that we've seen this. Time Warner had CNN SI in 1996. Comcast has NBC Sports Network, which their biggest claim to fame at this point in time seems to be hockey. Fox Sports is coming with programming, 17 NFL games. They're coming with 90 NBA games. They're coming with Major League Baseball games, NASCAR, and soccer. So this is a formidable rival to ESPN. Finally, they're taking a jocular approach. They've hired two Canadian funny guys to host their show. Regis Philbin's going to host a show for Fox Sports. I think they got the Aaron Burnett or Aaron Andrews.
Yeah.
Aaron Andrews, that's it. So they've put some money into this, and ESPN's margins will suffer. They'll have to pay more for original programming.
And meanwhile, Keith Olbermann's back on ESPN. What's this world coming to? All right, and lastly, let's talk about Tiger Woods. And I'm always amazed that athletes make so much more money off their endorsements than they do off of playing their sports. That's a big deal with Nike.
Yeah, Nike stood by him during his divorce, which was not pretty. $20 million a year, it looks like, for 5 years, $100 million deal. So he's legitimized himself again by winning 4 tournaments this year. He opened up the British Open this morning with a really, really bad shot. But Rory McIlroy, the $200 million man by Nike, has just fallen apart ever since signing his deal. You could kind of bet on Tiger. Everyone else seems to be, pulled along by Tiger, including a golf tournament for Nike, a golf league for Nike. It's a secondary play to the PGA, but it helps legitimize the sport even more so. So he's worth every penny to Nike.
Yeah, I was looking at Nike's financials, $781 million last year alone for Nike Golf, and that was pretty much non-existent right before Tiger.
You are correct.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
And Lindsey Vonn said she won't marry Tiger, but Tiger, I'm available.
You are.
$100 million?
$100 million, I know. Crazy stuff. Poor Lindsey. Poor Tiger.
Okay, I'm not available.
All right.